Welcome to Fiat of Tacoma. I'm Jason Sandford in the Internet Department, and I would like to introduce to you the 2013 Fiat Abarth, our racing edition. We still have a few clearance models left as we enter the 2014 model year. So I want to make sure you understand what this beautiful racing edition represents. For those of you that are not familiar with the racing history of Fiat, I want to say, take a look up front, focus specifically on the Abarth Scorpion symbol. This symbol represents 60 years of racing history. It represents over 10,000 individual race victories. It represents 10 World Championship titles. It represents 133 international trophies. That is what I call a racing legacy, and Fiat has it available for sale to you in the United States. So let me show you a little bit why it is as special as it is. Under the hood, let's look at the turbo engine. This particular vehicle utilizes the 2010 award-winning technology. It made Ward Automotive's top 10 innovative engine technology lists because it uses innovative multi-air technology. It's a 1.4-liter turbo with 160 horsepower, 170 pound-feet of torque. This engine is designed to give you the power and performance as you need it and when you need it, but still give you exceptional fuel efficiency. They take this amazing engine and they mate it with an amazing heavy-duty 5-speed transmission that gives you a hydraulic clutch that's easy to engage, so you can go through those gears up and down to handle the twists and the turns and the mountains, and if you have the driving ability, to outmaneuver a Porsche driver on those twists and turns to catch up with them and pass them in a nice race. This car, the reason why it's won so many awards is because the drivers are passionate about their cars and they know how to maximize the potential. So let me tell you about some of the safety features, because with a car like this that has so much power and performance, you want to make sure you're safe and you want to make sure you're in an amazing car with the technology to give you what you want when you want it. So let me close this up right here. And let's talk about some of the technology. If you look at the front, you'll notice it uses bi-halogen lights that give you twice the distance and the spread of light, so that you have excellent nighttime driving capabilities. In the early morning hours or the early evening hours, you have standard daytime running lights. One of the nice things about the Fiat Abarth model is it has a more chiseled, sculptured front lower fascia. You also have dual air scoops to give you a higher, richer mix of air, so that you get the power and the performance and the boost when you need it. This car, as I said, is exceptional, and it all goes down to the styling. You'll even note that it has excellent little fogs light there for low ground illumination for those tight, twisty turns. Now, let's come to the side of the vehicle. Look at the beautiful use of sculptured wheel wells. Look at the proportions of the car. It hugs the road. It hugs the corner. It is designed with a shape that's designed to complement the road and your driving ambitions. Now, the technology underneath the skin allows you to do it safely. You have McPherson independent front struts. Take a look close right here. You'll notice it has beautiful wheels that come standard on this vehicle. It has anti-lock disc brakes with vented discs, and it has nice large front rotors where you need them. In addition to that, it has Coney shocks to dampen out the bad road conditions, to make sure that the vehicle hugs the road as necessary. It has a front stabilizer to complement the rear technology for the suspension system in the back, which I'll get to in a moment. Now, as you move from this part of the vehicle and go towards the back, you'll also notice right down here, on the rear wheels, again, beautiful use of materials, also vented disc brakes, also large rotors, again designed to give you road handling capabilities, backed up with amazing braking technology that uses torque control technology so that you really have stability on the road. And speaking of that, one thing I want to actually mention is this vehicle has stability control that's both low speed and high speed, not just when you're starting to accelerate and need to have traction on the road, but when you're in bad weather conditions, shifting the power and torque as necessary. And they back that up with electronic stability control. So if you start to spin out of control in terms of understeer and oversteer, it's individually going to control each wheel's braking capabilities to keep the vehicle going in its intended direction, so you can get safely to your destination. Now, let's look inside the vehicle. This particular vehicle is the 500C. It is the Cabriolet. It is the convertible. Exceptional beauty. This particular top is currently open in one of its multiple opening settings. You can open it up just to here if you want to have the sunroof effect. You can open it up here if you're not worried about rear passengers because you don't have any. Instead, you have your golf clubs in the back. Or if you have people in the back, you can have the top all the way down back here, so it's truly a convertible experience. That's how the Italians are. They're a family country. They're a country that wants everyone in the vehicle to enjoy it as a passenger. And so that's one of the things that's exceptional. One of the other things I'll mention that's so nice about the convertible, traditionally convertibles are a little bit more noisy than other vehicles because of the use of materials. One thing you'll notice when you take this vehicle for a drive, exceptional use of reduction of materials that reduce noise, vibrations, and harshness of sounds to get those road noises out of the situation, right? So you can enjoy yourself. So that's just one aside I wanted to mention. But when you look in the side of the vehicle, if you want to focus in for just a moment, you'll notice this is not one of the vehicles that has a lot of fancy upgrades, because you have lots of choices in the Fiat brand, but this is the traditional standard one. You've got your cloth seats, but not any old cloth seats. Cloth seats that give you support where you need it. Because this is a vehicle that has exceptional legroom, elbow room, and headroom, etc. And it's also a vehicle that wants to make sure you're comfortably anchored in the vehicle itself. Now, in addition to that, you'll notice right here where you need it to be. We've got your 5-speed transmission, and it's exceptional use of materials here. Exceptional use of materials here. You'll notice the leather. You'll notice the beautiful Italian stitching. You'll also notice over here a boost gauge, so you can monitor the turbo boost capability as you're driving in any particular driving situation based upon what just happened and what's about to happen. It shows you what you have available in terms of the boost for the engine. Now, in addition to that, a lot of standard amenities, 7 airbags all round, head curtain airbags, side impact airbags. You have even a driver's knee airbag. One of the reasons that the Fiat has won the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety's highest safety award for its category back in 2012. So as I said, a lot of technology. You're not giving up a lot of standard features to buy this vehicle. You're not having to pay extra. It's coming standard with keyless remote entry. It's coming standard with power adjustable side view mirrors. It's coming standard with air conditioning, with the sound system, with volume controls, with Bluetooth connectivity right over here in terms of cruise control. All of these things come standard with the vehicle. You're not paying extra for it. So as I said, exceptional value for the money. Now you have an outstanding electronic vehicle information system that can be controlled right over here with a touch of your button. That allows you to control a number of different features. If you don't like daytime running lights, you can turn them off. This vehicle is equipped with hill assist control. So if you happen to live in Tacoma and Seattle on a steep hill and you deal with hills all the time, this vehicle will actually hold the vehicle in position. It will momentarily hold the brakes and pinch them so that you don't roll back into a car behind you. Because when you have a car like this, you don't want to damage it, right? But the electronic vehicle information system allows you to disengage that if you so desire. It has eco modes that you can engage or disengage. It has traction control that you can disengage. You can even disengage the electronic stability control for more spirited driving situations. So, as I've said, this car has a lot of power, has a lot of performance, has a lot of standard amenities. And another nice thing about it is I step out of the vehicle, you'll notice it's not just for 2 people, it's not just a simple coupe. I want you to take a look through the window, take a look at the back. You'll notice the seating for the rear passengers. I can sit back there as a 6'2" gentleman. Yes, I wouldn't want to go over the pass all the time to the other side of the state because that's quite a road trip, unless I was allowed to drive part of the way, at which point I'll be happy to sit in the back. Now, having said that, this vehicle is backed up by Fiat's excellent warranty program. 4 years, 50,000 miles, covering your engine, covering your transmission, covering all that sophisticated technology I've just spoken about. It is under warranty for that full period of time. In addition to that, one of the other outstanding benefits of purchasing a Fiat Abarth is that it comes with a complimentary professional driving experience. Sometime over the next 12 months after your purchase, you can go somewhere in the United States and have a professional driver allow you to learn the true ins and outs of performance driving in your vehicle. The key? You're not in your vehicle. You're in one of our vehicles, so you can push it to the limit under the supervision of a professional driver. And that's complimentary with your purchase. In addition to that, unique to purchasing a 2013 model year edition Abarth, In the year 2014, while we still have a few left, you're actually going to get complimentary no-cost maintenance for your oil changes and tire rotations. And that's for 3 years or 36,000 miles, whichever comes first. Now, one of the best things I want to mention to you, it is the year 2013. We're running out of these vehicles. We've sold so many of them to our loyal customers in the Pacific Northwest, but we still have a few left. Fiat is backing up this vehicle to move them to make way for the 2014s with outstanding rebates or discounts to you as the consumer. We, Fiat of Tacoma, the volume leader in the Pacific Northwest, are giving you outstanding discounts in addition, so that you get a vehicle that's normally priced $22,000, $25,000, $28,000 with discounts of $4,000 or $5,000. Come on down to Fiat of Tacoma. We're at the intersection of Savings, South Tacoma Way and 38th Street. Ask for Jason Sandford, the Internet Manager.